Good evening. How are we? Here's the other DrayMen back with one after Martin's little escapade. Yes, so here we are. I'm outside on the porch. Nice evening. This is my stout of choice today. Polar Eclipse Imperial Stout. So when I say Imperial Stout, I mean it's going to be a bit stronger in alcohol content and body, so I'm wondering if this is going to be rather thick. But this is from Rough Tail Brewing out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Let's get the pour on. Can today. I don't have a fancy glass like Mart has been having, just a standard British old pint glass. Sorry about that. But yeah, let's get the pour on, shall we? Lovely. Does seem rather thick. Ooh, there's a bit of fizz. See, a lot of my stouts haven't really had that fizz, to be honest with you. And I know a few of the governors have, but isn't this a cool can? Very wintry. Love that big old iceberg on that. And it's rich, chocolatey, decadent Imperial Stout with cocoa nibs. So it should be, I'm looking forward to this. So let's get a bit of a taste and smell on before we start talking about the brewery itself. Oh, that does smell rich and chocolatey. So percentage wise, actually it's not, I mean, it is strong, it's 9%, but you know, you've seen me have a few stronger ones than that, but you know, 9% and an Imperial Stout. It's a beautiful smell. Very rich, very bitter. Yeah, that's good. Love it. Good body to that. Good tasting. Not a cheapie, I don't believe, like the old governor had for his, you know, but it's good, showing that you can get some cheaper. I say not cheap, I don't know. I didn't buy it. My good lady indoors picked this one up, I believe. And you know, she gets most of my beers, or I get, as you know, a lot of my friends gift me beers to try out, and I give them shout outs. You know, I had some from Travis the other day, and I think I had one from Mike Burns, and yeah, one of these days me and the old ref will have one together and share a few. So yeah, nice. So let me get down to this brewery now. And I have had a few of their beers before, but I just want to talk about these guys, you know. Please check out their website because it's very informative, and like a lot of these fantastic breweries are doing, they have all the staff photos and a little bit of info on the guys, which I love, you know. You can put a face to these guys, these brewers. So as I said, they're based in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, and they were it was set up in 2012 by two guys called Blaine Stansel and Tony Tielli. If I've got his surname wrong, I'm sorry, Tone. Yeah, but yeah, these guys, and it was based out of a desire to bring more locally crafted beer to Oklahoma, which, great, you know, drink local. And if you can't, don't, you know. I'd like to get beers from all over the place. I've recently been enjoying some Icelandic beers, so sure it goes up. Yeah, so it's kind of cool. They have a tap room at the brewery, which is open all week and on weekends. So check out their website for full hours if you're in the area. And they do tours, but currently because of COVID, there's no tours going on. So, but it'll be kind of cool once this is all done and dusted to go, and if you're in that neck of the woods, go and have a look around and see what they do. And I'm sure there's some tasting as well. They got a nice tap room by all accounts, and good range of beers, and I think they do some beers just on tap that you wouldn't be able to find canned, you know, so that's kind of cool. So fair play on these boys. I'm enjoying this already. Get a bit of a swig on while I talk to you a little bit about, I've been in the States now since 2012, so a few years, you know, 8 years, but I've only been to one other state in the US of A, and that's Florida. So my travel experience here isn't great. I mean, Texas is so big in itself, you know, so you don't really need to travel out of state. They got everything. They get snow up in the north. They got a good rich coastline and desert out in the west. Yeah, so, and Florida, I've been a couple of times now. I'm in the plant trade, and they do a big plant show down there every year. Obviously this year we're not going because everything going on. Hoping to go back, but yeah, I really want to try and get out to some of these other states, you know, like Oklahoma. Check these guys out. My friend, very good friend Jason, he's moved back to California. He has invited me and another friend out this year, so maybe we'll get to California and check out some of their breweries. And Colorado as well. I really want to get up there. It's a bit of a mecca for breweries as well. So yeah, not too far really. There's so much here, right? And there's only so much time you can do it. So I'll get there one day. Priority for me really is getting back to Britain for a little bit and seeing the family once all this COVID's out of the way. But yeah, time being, stay at home, be safe. So yeah, swigging this down now. That's really nice. It's warming up a bit, so I'm pulling some more tastes out of this. Really picking up on that chocolatey. That's a bit right now. Oh, that's nice. That's champion. Yeah, so a few other beers that these guys do. Got my little list here. Now, one of my favourites from this brewery is fantastic. And really try and get hold of this if you can. And luckily, they are around, so, you know, they're really getting them out there. It's called Everything Rhymes with Orange. And it's an IPA. Beautiful. So really, you know, that's one of my favourite IPAs, I gotta be honest. Some good IPAs out there, but that one is really good. See if you can find some of that. And there's also one called Road Toad Sour Ale. Now, I love my sours. So I'm gonna really try and find this one this year. I'll make an effort to try and chalk that one up when I can. Yeah, so they got a few others, you know, but yeah, a couple of recommendations if you're that way inclined. I think they do a Berliner and a few German style beers as well, Hefeweizen, I think. So yeah, go and have a look. Go and have a look on their website, and then you can probably order some there. Yeah, and that's Rough Tail Brewing. So good on you, lads. Let's get to this now and give it a bit of a rating, I think. Solid stout right there. That's gonna be oh, you got me now. I'm probably gonna give it an 8. Yeah, let's go with an 8 on this one. Very rich in body, so yeah, brilliant. So thanks guys. We shall return. We are just a little thing we're doing on our Instagram now for you guys is like we're doing other beers as well as stouts and posting some photos of those in between our little stout specials. There's so many stouts out there, it'll take us a while to do those, but look out for what other beers we're drinking in between. You know, we have a good range. As Martin said, he was on the Red Stripe the other night. I think he's on here again tonight. Look out. So yeah, and I have a few lined up. So yeah, look out, keep following us, keep commenting if you will, and we shall see you soon. Cheers.